The Minnesota Vikings are set up to face the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday, 12 o'clock game. What a beautiful thing that is. You go to church, you come back, you watch some football. And today's my birthday. Hey, so if you want to give me a great birthday present, hit that subscribe button right there. Happy birthday to me. Comment down there below your best birthday gift you've ever received. So, lots of good things happening this weekend for the Minnesota Vikings and for yours truly, Minnesota Tim. So let's dive into a preview for this game. Both teams are 1-0. The 49ers dominated the New York Jets in their home opener, 32-19. Spoiled Aaron Rodgers' return to the Bay Area where he grew up and wanted to play for the 49ers eventually. And I think after they passed up on him, he talked about getting revenge on them one day eventually. And it seems like the 49ers have really had his number. Colin Kaepernick beat him a couple of times in the playoffs. And now he just got beaten again by the 49ers. And the Minnesota Vikings, we all now know that story. They completely annihilated the New York Giants in this ball game. 28-6, really wasn't even that close. Offense, defense, besides a shanked special teams punt by Ryan Wright, the Minnesota Vikings dominated every facet of that game. And now things get a little trickier for the Vikings because the 49ers are 10 notches above the New York Giants' ability, and it's not even close. Offensively, defensively, special teams, the 49ers are just a great organization. And there's a reason why they've been to back-to-back Super Bowls. Brock Purdy, he is Mr. Efficient and effective. Rarely turns the ball over. Does exactly what Kyle Shanahan wants. Accurate, not super explosive, but understands how to read a defense and knows where to place the ball. Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, maybe Christian McCaffrey. I don't think he's going to play. But Jordan Mason, who showed something in week 1 against the New York Jets. This is going to challenge every facet of the Minnesota Vikings defense. The corners obviously have to deal with Ayuk and Samuel and Kittle. Legit weapons from the 49ers. And then the linebackers have to deal with a physical run game, either from Jordan Mason or Christian McCaffrey. So with the New York Giants challenging practically nothing on the Minnesota Vikings defense, this is going to be a wake-up call for the Vikings defense because they need to put together probably their best performance of the season because the 49ers might be the best all-around offense that they see all season. They just have to. And somehow last year they beat the Niners with this offense, with a defense that wasn't as talented as it is now. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Just because the Minnesota Vikings are better this season doesn't mean that they're going to beat the San Francisco 49ers 2 years in a row. A couple of other things to look at is going to be Sam Darnold because the 49ers defense is also much better than the Giants defense. You think about the Bosa guy, they got the Fred Warner, they got better cornerbacks. And the 49ers going into US Bank Stadium are 5.5 point favorites per DraftKings. So that's going to be a big deal. And what also is going to be a big deal is Ed Ingram's ability to hold up in the pass rush because he was graded horrifically last week against the New York Giants. And the San Francisco 49ers defensive line is legit. It's going to be another battle in the trenches for the Minnesota Vikings. Besides a couple of bad plays from the offensive line versus the New York Jets, they held up for the most part. Sam Darnold didn't cough up any balls. The one time he had an interception and his arm got hit, but he wasn't sacked too much. He wasn't pressured too much. Overall, I thought they did a pretty good job. Now it's going to be another challenge because the 49ers defensive line is no joke. And there's a reason why so many people are picking the 49ers to win or to attend back-to-back Super Bowls, back-to-back-to-back Super Bowls. They're going for the three-peat. So this is going to be a fun game to watch because this is really going to be a test on where the Minnesota Vikings stand in the NFC. It's a home game. The 49ers are favored by almost a touchdown. They clobbered the Giants. Is this going to be the wake-up call for the Minnesota Vikings? Is this going to be the game where they just get completely annihilated and then you'll react to the game like, okay, this is more like it. You clobber the Giants, but who are the Giants? When you face the big boys like the 49ers, this is who the Minnesota Vikings are. I'm not saying that's my prediction, but that is a possible outcome in this game. A possible outcome in this game is that the Vikings get blown out and they get a little piece of humble pie. Could that happen? Are the Minnesota Vikings going to get some humble pie versus the 49ers? Could be. But my prediction is 49ers 24 and the Minnesota Vikings 17. I'm excited to watch this game. It'll be a fun game to watch, and I will react to it following the game. So keep your eyes peeled for the things that I talked about because those things will, without a doubt, dictate the outcome of this game. Thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button right there because it's my birthday. Thank you.